The wealthy woman was hit by a cardboard box on the road and fell to the ground. A girl wanted to help her up, but the bystanders stopped her, saying it was a new scam. The kind-hearted girl didn't listen to their warnings and helped the rich woman to a nearby bench. She even took out some ointment and carefully treated the rich woman's wounds. The rich woman was touched by the girl's kindness. That's when the rich woman saw the girl's matchmaking profile and learned that the girl longed for a partner. She then introduced her single grandson to the girl. However, the rich woman's grandson had a daughter, but the girl didn't mind. She had been rejected 99 times by her previous date due to her short height, so she was more worried that the wealthy woman's grandson would reject her. Meanwhile, the CEO rushed to his grandmother when he heard she had an accident. After seeing that she was fine, he sighed with relief. The grandmother put his hand and the girl's hand together and said that this girl was the wife she had found for him. The man wanted to refuse, but the grandmother said his daughter had never known her mother, and even if he didn't want to get married, he needed to consider the lack of maternal love for the child. The man, seeing that his grandmother was determined, asked the girl to refuse him, but the girl said she was willing to marry him. So the rich woman immediately took them to get their marriage license. After getting the marriage certificate, the man handed her a bank card worth $1 million and a key. He told the girl that this was her wedding gift. However, the girl wrote an IOU, saying that she would work hard to pay him back. The man then realized that the girl was not the kind of gold digger he thought she was. The girl came to work at the new company, but when the manager saw her short stature, he deliberately knocked over the files she was holding. She even stepped on the girl's employee ID and mocked how she had gotten into the company when she was so short. The girl angrily took back her employee ID. She didn't want to be fired on her second day of work, so she prepared to leave. But the manager wouldn't let her leave. At that moment, the secretary walked by and said the CEO was coming soon. Upon hearing the CEO's name, the girl was shocked to realize her husband shared the same name. Her coworkers mocked her for being delusional, calling her poor and pretentious. They said the secretary was the CEO's childhood friend and that only she was worthy of him. Feeling insulted, the girl decided to leave, but she accidentally stepped on the secretary's shoe. Seeing this, the manager immediately pushed the girl to the ground. Just then, the CEO arrived at the company. He extended his hand to the girl and questioned what was going on. The secretary tried to frame the girl, but she heard the CEO say the girl was his wife. At that moment, they realized how wrong they had been.